AI models get smarter every single week, but most people don't give them the access and capability to make them truly useful. You don't want Claude to just tell you what to do. Copy this, paste that. You want it to actually work for you. And connectors are not enough. There's only a handful of them. Most of them can only read instead of actually do anything, and they are stuck inside your agent. So if you want to switch between Claude, ChatGPT, Cursor, you start from scratch. That's why the team and I at Composio built Composio for you. It is the layer that connects your AI to all the apps you live in every day, like Gmail, Slack, Instagram, and over 1,000 more. Today, I'm walking you through a simple setup to get Composio for you into your Claude. Then I'm going to show you just how capable it is. I am going to let my Claude find the best candidates out of a pool of over 1,000 applicants. It's gonna pull data across our recruiting service, our online assessment service, GitHub, LinkedIn, and the web. Let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to composio.dev/for-u and hit get started. You can connect to any client you want. We have instructions for every client you can imagine. In this example, I'm going to show you how to connect it to Claude. Let's jump right into Claude. In the input search bar, I'm gonna click plus, connectors, add connector, add custom connector, and here I'm going to add Composio as a connector by typing the MCP URL, which is https://connect.composio.dev/mcp, and done. After I authenticate, I'm ready to go. So the first thing I want to do is connect my apps to Composio. It's so easy. All I do is I ask Claude, connect Gmail to Composio, and Claude will give me a link right there in the chat that lets me OAuth through Gmail, giving it only the permissions that I give it access to, and done. And the best part is I can connect as many accounts as I want. So if I have a work email, personal email, whatever, I'm good to go. I'm gonna connect some other accounts now to show off my workflow. I'm gonna connect to GitHub because that is where all of our online assessment submissions come into. I'm going to connect to Ashby. Ashby is where we get all of our applications and resumes. And I'm gonna connect to Google Sheets and Google Calendar so I can clearly organize things into this nice spreadsheet and immediately send emails and book interviews with the best candidates. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to say to Claude, please look at all of the submissions in this repository. Each represents one submission. I want to pull, let's say, the last 100 and put their emails and their score in a fresh new Google Sheet. The first thing it does is it actually inspects the data to get an understanding of where it can find the score. Then it runs a script to load all of those scores and all of those emails directly into Google Sheets. And done. We can see right here, I have all of my candidates and their score, whether or not they passed or failed, and the timestamp of when they submitted. Now for each of these emails, I want to find their application and their resume. So I'm gonna ask for each of these candidates, please look in Ashby, find their email. I want to know their last degree that they accomplished, their LinkedIn, their GitHub, their portfolio, and a link to their resume as well. Composio will begin by searching for the right tool to get the job done. Then it will write a script to match all those emails with the emails available in Ashby and pull all the related data, uploading it to a new table in our Google Sheets. Now I can see their full name, their email, the school they went to, the last degree they accomplished, their LinkedIn, their GitHub, their portfolio, alongside the score that they got in the online assessment. Now that I have this really clean view, I can filter for the top candidates, look at some of the top resumes, and I really am fond of this top candidate right here. Happens to have the same name as me, totally a coincidence. Let's send her an email asking her to come in for an in-person interview. And done. Claude did all that. It did everything from start to finish, from pulling in all the data, cross-referencing it across other platforms, sending the email and the calendar link without ever leaving the chat. What makes Composio so useful is how portable it is across all of your agents. You only have to connect your apps once and you can use them everywhere. Let's see it in action right now. I'm gonna open ChatGPT. I'm going to connect Composio, and now I can paste in the same prompt and do that exact same workflow in ChatGPT without ever reconnecting all of those apps. This lets me transport my work to whatever the newest best model is out there. And just like that, you are now able to connect your agent to over 1,000 apps and do complex cross-app workflows with just a single prompt. If you want to go deeper and see what else is possible by enabling your agents to connect to all of these tools, check us out at Composio.dev and don't forget to hit subscribe.